just on the circle middle there is a plant, and as soon as the Sanjay clicks on the water, he is regularly giving the water to the plant, and see the plant is growing. And you can see the water level just on the opposite side bar, and when he stopped watering it, let's see, the water level goes down, and if plant can grow, and of course I want Sanjay to pull down the curtain. The plant has stopped growing because it didn't get enough water. Let's see, if the plant is not getting enough sunlight, then what happens. So we'll do this activity again to see if we are not giving proper sunlight to the plant, does that grow. So now Sanjay will pull down the curtain and he'll water the plant. So let's see if plant grows. So we can see plant is still growing. Oh dear, the plant has become weak and spindly because it didn't have enough light. So here we can conclude that water and sunlight and of course soil are all essential factors required for a growth of a plant. So I'm going to perform again a demonstration here. As you can see, we have 3 pots, pot A, pot B and pot C. And pot A is filled with the moist wool cotton, and pot B is filled with dry sand, and part C with soil. I am going to sow seeds in all the 3 different pots. Here you can see that I am sowing seeds in all the 3 plants here. This is a wool, this is a moist wool, you can see this, and this is again the dry sand, as you can see here, dry sand, and of course this is pot C again with the soil. So I have grown seeds into all these pots. Let's see what happens after few weeks. And of course, before I perform this experiment completely, I want all of you to again think over, and class teachers are requested to please participate in the discussion. And you can see to your left, you'll be looking at a partner and the partner to the right, and have a discussion with them for 1 minute, and you can hit the buzzer whenever you are ready with the answer. So you have to think that what will happen to the seeds in 3 different pots after few weeks if I sow the seeds right now. And your time starts. Welcome back. DTEA is the first to hit the buzzer. So let's go to DTEA and try and figure out what they think will happen to all the 3 pots.
Right, I think the plant won't really grow in pot A. Pot B might see some growth, but the plant will eventually die out, and the plant would grow to its full strength in pot C.
Well tried, and I'm going to tell you what will happen, and I'm in fact going to show you because I already sown the seeds quite a few weeks back. So you can see here I sowed the seed in cotton wool and it just grew this much. You can see this plumule, it just grew this much, reason being because it then died. Reason being, as the food in the cotyledon is being consumed by the seed, it just grew this much, but then it required soil, it required nutrients from the soil. Since it doesn't have soil, then it just died later on after getting this much growth only. So this is what we learned from pot A. And in dry sand, you can see here, this seed completely died, and it clearly shows us that we need water because it is completely dry. We are not watering this, we kept it in the sunlight, it is completely dry, so it just died. And of course, I'm happy to show you this little plant here. This is soil, and it grew this much. You can see here, it has all the essential factors required for the growth of a new plant. It has soil, it has water, we provided sunlight also, so it grew this much in a cute plant. You can see here, this much it grew. So we learned that all the factors are required for the growth of a new plant. So now let's get on to our next question. What are the different stages of germination? Children, there are 4 stages of germination, and you can see here that the seed germinates when it is a little baby, and then just like you were a baby, like 3 months old, then you grew to 5 months old, then 1 year, then 2 years, 3 years, and now you are touchwood 10 years old. So this is how plant grows, just like you little kids are growing. So this is the first stage. You can see that the seed contains a little plant inside, and the food is being stored in the cotyledon, and the seed is completely surrounded by a tough sheet which we called seed coat. Remember, I told you that seed coat protects the seed against the bugs and the insects, just to protect the seed from the weather also. So the second stage here is, you can see that seed just begins with the germination, and the seed coat simply breaks, and you can see the plumule and it is coming out, the little shoot is coming out. And in the third stage, you can see that the seed coat has completely cracked, and the root is now developed, and the shoot is developed, and the cotyledons get shrink during this stage, and they slowly disappears completely, so that plant can produce its own leaf by getting the nutrients from the soil. So in the fourth stage here, the main root is now joined by the sub root, and you can see just down below the soil, just in the soil, they are forming the root system. You can see their kids, they are forming the entire root system, and the plant is going to grow, starts growing after this stage. So I am going to show you again an interesting video, and again the best part is that we shot this video for about approximately 10 days, and we just fast forwarded it for you in a minute, so that you can watch it, how the 4 stages of germination, how the seed grows. So now you can see this video. You can see that the seed is provided with all the essential nutrients, soil, it has water, and of course the sunlight.